Kia ora e hoa. Haere mai, come and join me. You know how the other day we had a story about a korora, a little blue penguin? Well, today I found a story about a big penguin, an emperor penguin. The only thing is this penguin isn't fully grown yet. She's just a baby. And the story's called Ming's Iceberg. It's by Kiri Lightfoot and Kimberly Andrews. Are you nice and comfy? Ready for a story? Do you want to hear about Ming's iceberg? Well, let's begin. Inside this egg is a brave explorer who starts her journey here on the ice in Antarctica. This is going to be an adventure, said her parents. They named her Ming, and as soon as she could waddle, they had to chase her everywhere she went. One day, Ming was with her dad on an ice shelf looking out at the horizon. "What's that there, where the sea meets the sky?" she asked. "No penguin has been there," replied her dad. "I might," said Ming. She couldn't swim that far, and of course she couldn't fly. But every day Ming returned to the same spot. "I wonder what's out there." It looks beautiful, doesn't it? One day, Ming and her dad were sitting on the ice shelf when, grumble, crack, the ice below them began to rumble and stir, rattle and shake. A large crack appeared in the ice, and a massive chunk started to break away. Oh my goodness. "Iceberg! Run!" yelled her dad. "Where is it going?" asked Ming. "Out to sea." This gave Ming an idea. This was her chance. "I'll be home soon," she yelled, running towards the breaking ice. What's she gonna do? She leapt over the huge crack and landed with a thud just as the iceberg broke away. "Come back, Ming!" Can you see Dad shouting? Oh, look at Ming. She's landed on her face. I don't think she minds. It was too late. Ming began to drift out to sea, heading for the horizon at last. Day became night, then night became morning. Ming woke, hopeful that she'd made progress, yet the horizon didn't seem any closer. There was something else that worried her too. The iceberg seemed to be getting smaller. Or am I just growing? She wondered. Was she growing? Or was the iceberg getting smaller? Let's see. Soon she had a visitor. "I wasn't expecting to see you here," said the giant bird. "I'm an explorer, heading to where the sea meets the sky," said Ming. "I'm an albatross. I've been flying these skies all my years, but I have never been there." "Hi, albatross." "I'm Ming. Don't worry, I will get there." "Well," said the bird, "I hope it doesn't get too hot. Good luck." And off he flew. Look at that wingspan. It's huge, look, from wingtip to wingtip. Wow, albatrosses have huge wingspans. Ming began to worry about what Albert Ross had said. Maybe he was right. Maybe she wouldn't get to where the sea meets the sky. And what did he mean about it getting too hot? Crack. A loud sound sang out across the seas. Whoosh. Ming heard the sound of water, like a waterfall. Look at the iceberg. What's happening? It's breaking up, isn't it? Days became nights, and nights became new mornings, and all the while Ming's iceberg melted. It got smaller. It changed shape. It began simply to disappear. "Help!" she says. Just when Ming was beginning to lose hope, there was an enormous squirt of water in the air and a dark shadow under the sea. Can you see what it is? It's a whale, a huge whale. A mighty whale came to the surface. "What are you doing out here, little penguin?" "I'm travelling to where the sea meets the sky," Ming replied. "But my iceberg is melting." "I see," said the whale, whose name was Blue. "I've swum these seas for many years. I can tell you that the sea and the sky never meet." "I shouldn't have come," whispered Ming sadly. "Ah, but wouldn't you have always wondered what was out here?" said Blue. "Now you know." That's a good point, isn't it? If she hadn't gone adventuring, she would never have known. "Screech! What's happening?" shouted Ming as her iceberg started to roll sideways. She started to slide down towards the sea. The iceberg was starting to flip. "Jump!" yelled Blue. So she did. She jumped as high as she could into the air and landed on Blue's back. "It looks like it's time to go home," he said. "Hold on." Do you think the whale's going to take Ming home? I wonder. So Ming and Blue began their journey home. As they travelled, a familiar shape appeared on the horizon. It was the most beautiful thing Ming had ever seen. Antarctica. Home. "Looks like your family are happy to see you," said Blue. "Thanks for bringing me home," said Ming, as she jumped back onto the ice. "See you on the next adventure." And with a wave of her tail, Blue swam away. Ming searched the crowd for her parents. "You came home," said her dad. "It's so good to see you." "I told you I would," said Ming. "Did you find what you were looking for?" asked her mother. "Well, I found out how good it feels to come home," said Ming. Look at her snuggled up with her parents. "So what's next?" asked her dad, knowing Ming would be looking for more adventures. Something in the sky caught her eye. She was sure she could see Albert Ross flying in the distance. "What's up there where the mountains meet the sky?" she asked. Ming's dad laughed. "Penguins can't fly, Ming." "I might," she smiled. "And look at her. She's on the back of the albatross, the bird she calls Albert Ross. And can you see who's in the water down below? It's Blue the whale. Wow. And that's the end of the story, except for in the back of the book. There's some information about Antarctica, about emperor penguins, about albatrosses, and about the Antarctic blue whale. There's some information there about its tongue and how much that huge tongue can weigh. Do you want to find out? Well, you'll have to go and get the book. You can find this book in your local library or in your local bookstore. Isn't it a wonderful story? All about going on an adventure and then coming home. Ming's Iceberg by Kiri Lightfoot and Kimberly Andrews. And if you want to find out more about it, you can visit scholastic.co.nz. Oh, I love adventures. How about you? Maybe you could have an adventure now in your backyard. You could go and use your imagination. And then come back and visit me for another story. I've got lots here. Ka kite. Goodbye, my friend. See you soon.